Here played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 7-6. Also out of Texas, Delino DeShields broke perhaps the most hollowed record in American professional sports when he launched a long round tripper to break the all-time career home run record. He is without a doubt one of the most prolific hitters in baseball history. The Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-5. In other athletics news, center fielder number 22 has put together one of the greatest offensive seasons in baseball history as he broke the single-season record for hits in yesterday's game. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they sank the Mariners 12-3. Chris Sale struck out 15 overall with the win, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 5-0. The New York Yankees went deep 4 times as they blew out the Jays 8-1. Also from Toronto, Kevin Pillar has put together one of the greatest offensive seasons in baseball history as he broke the single-season record for hits in yesterday's game. Renato Nunez added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Orioles to the win over the Twins 5-3. In other news from Baltimore, Jonathan Villar broke perhaps the most hollowed record in American professional sports when he launched a long round tripper to break the all-time career home run record. He is without a doubt one of the most prolific hitters in baseball history. The Pittsburgh Pirates pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 11-0. The Chicago White Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-7. Also from Kansas City, Raul Mondesi has put together one of the
Time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Time for... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel sent in the air out to straightaway central. To Shields has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Tyler White will bat next. Popped high in the air. Under it now is Beltre, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Doug Fister. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's George Springer. Hit sharply on the ground. Andrus has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 2-0. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustments. You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Andrews, base runner at first with one out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Full sets. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Lifetime against Doug Fister. He's gone 2 for 8.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch coming, here it is. Flying towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Houston. Digging in, Nomar Mazara, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Here's a high pop-up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So stepping in, Odor, trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We've played 2 full. The Astros lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Into the box, Tyler White. Line toward the alley in left center. To Shields. He's in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. The relay. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On the ground to third. Beltre has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Ronald Guzman. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Guzman, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Got a big pass and a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Way out in front.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Now at the plate, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Stepping up now, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here's the first pitch to him. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. One strike now from Cole. A bouncer up the middle. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
So we got him looking there. Joey Gallo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Beltre leads off first with 1 away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. To Shields is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Line drive to left. Chu is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Tyler White. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's George Springer. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes to Shields. To the track. Onto the lawn and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Nat. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Matt Moore gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Evan Gattis. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Roll.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Riding in once again, Ronald Guzman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 0-2 once more. Japanese and called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner goes for third. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
There goes Bregman off of first. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, George Springer. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
On a line, that's a base hit in the left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Marwin Gonzalez.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Mazzara
Brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second.
And now it's... And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
4-1. Ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order, but this one's pretty much over. 14. Bartolo Colon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Josh Reddick will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game. And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Tyler White will bat next. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Choo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Riding in, George Springer. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone! George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Evan Gattis now standing in. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams for the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a line drive. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Rangers set down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Fielded by Beltran. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner's on his way to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Two out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
17-0 the final tonight. Houston, 27 hits and people on base all game long. Garrett Cole gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Doug Fister is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.